everything that we've chatted about so far calls into question this notion of the perception of the family caregiver in society.
Yeah.
And as I'm thinking very specifically of COVID-19 and the various populations who've received some type of benefit or at least some type of recognition due to all of the hardships that are being experienced right now.
Yeah.
I know there are family caregivers we have connected with who have questioned why they have not been targeted or considered when it comes to different types of financial programs to provide them relief. Many of them are not bringing workers in from the outside. They're taking the brunt of care themselves. They have the additional responsibilities of keeping either their seniors or their spouses or their adult children safe and entertained and perhaps well with doing therapy, etc. In all of your experience, why do you think this population has not been specifically identified for any type of maybe funding package?
A generation or two ago, all of these supports that we look for from society in general were provided. If they were going to be provided, they were provided either by the family or by charities, church groups. And of course, the church groups and lots of charities out there, funded by government and donations, of course, and fundraising, walks, and runs, and thons and stuff, you know. But I think that it goes back to the ethic that the extended family takes care of its own. In general, I think that it's just considered that, you know, you're doing these things for natural love and affection, and you know, you could never ask for money.
Because we're talking about people from, and I know that you work with people with all types of income levels in Ontario, a lot of what we're talking about when it comes to family caregivers really relates to those in the lower income brackets. But do you see that there is still hardship that ends up impacting those even in a middle income bracket or higher income bracket due to ongoing caregiving responsibilities at home? And how do you account for that?
You're right, that's difficult, because say you've got a daughter, she's married, either retired perhaps or approaching retirement, a mother, her mother, who has become fragile physically perhaps, and perhaps has some fragility mentally perhaps. And there's lots of cases these days, and there will be more in the future, where it's a singleton child, a one-child family, and there's only that one child to care for the parents. It's going to become much more common as time goes by. And it may well be that you can't take care of your mother and work, certainly not full time. So when you do retire, your pension is reduced. And meanwhile, you know, your husband thought that when the two of you retired, that you were going to spend time in Florida golfing. Well, you can't take mom to Florida, right? So this is a complete disruption of the long-term plans for lots of families. But they do it, you know, every day, every single day. You have to respect the courage of all the caregivers, because, you know, courage isn't the lack of fear. Courage is action in the face of fear. It's getting up each morning, putting one foot in front of the other, doing what you have to do to take care of your family, your mother, your son, your sister, and just marching forward. And my clients would never say, oh, well, I'm really brave, you know, I'm courageous, you know, hardly ever, right? But they are. And a part of it as well, I've seen this firsthand, is that it would be difficult for the caregiver who's caught in the middle of all this, doing their damnedest But you can see from looking on the outside into many, many windows, the way we do, that what's happening, people may not want this opportunity, but they're being given the opportunity to become a bit more human than other people. They have to be a bit more selfless. They have to be a bit more giving, a bit more less self-centered. And they have to be able to resolve that in their mind, given all that they have to deal with, compared to other people that just get to go their own way and make their own money and golf in Florida and travel and So you have to respect them. There's just no two ways around it.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to take our quick survey to give us your feedback. Find the link in the video description below.